Check it out, yeah. Rebel Thought Records. It all started with a rebel thought. Open your eyes, open your ears, open your mind. Yo, it all started with a question: who, what, when, where, and how. And why do we need to learn a lesson? I'm about to put a bug in your ear. Check it, I'ma lay it down. About to kick it for you right now. Listen.
Hello, how y'all doing? It's your boy Deem again. Yeah, I hope you like the opening clip. This is something I put together with a song I wrote a little while ago. But hey, I mean seriously, it's been a pleasure to have each and every one of you in class. You really don't know how much you guys have, helped me out. Cause before I took this class, I was shook. To be honest, I was shook. I mean, because like I said, I used to perform, and when you're performing, you're in that zone, you're in that mode where once you get in that rhythm, it's all about your music, and you kind of forget you in front of a crowd of people. For some reason, that's a hard concept to grasp when you apply it to public speaking, because rhyming is one thing, but when you got to talk, and it's a subject where you're not too familiar with, it can be the scariest thing in the world. I do recall I had a public speaking class at the last college I went to right after high school. We call it 13th grade because everybody from our high school went there. I remember just sitting in front of a group of students just like, hi. Like I had no clue what to say. I mean, everything I had to say was right in front of me. I didn't want to sit there and read it. Then again, I didn't want to be up there in the first place, so it was horrible. But I don't know, like my communication skills then and now, I feel like I've gotten so much stronger. Like before, I probably wasn't able to actually sit here in front of the camera, even though it's a camera, and I know it's a camera. I feel like I'm talking to y'all. And back then, I would have been lost. Literally, I would have been fidgeting. I mean, yeah, I know I move a lot, I talk with my hands, but I would have been fumbling a lot. A lot. Kind of makes you grateful that it's online, so you can edit out the fumbling. Like I said before, I've been writing songs since I was 12, and I've been performing since I was like 17. So, back in those days, it was more about proving myself lyrically and trying to come up with new concepts for songs and basically testing myself, testing my abilities. You know what I mean? And with public speaking, I don't feel the same way. Not to say that, I'm not trying to test my abilities public speaking wise, but I wasn't the talker of the group. We had a group member for that. He was the talker, he was the public speaker. I was more to sit there and wait for him to finish, and then as soon as he's done, I jump in with the lyrics, and then that was it. My delivery issues back in week 1, I was completely nervous. Like I was more or less, I guess, lost. I guess that's the best way for me to put it. I know how to talk in front of a camera, but as far as delivery, storytelling, all of that, I had no clue. How to deliver that in speech form. It's one thing to write it down in a song and do it. I can do that for days. But when it comes to actually sitting there and talking in front of people, I was really nervous. As far as week 2, when we did the eval speech, the TED Talk, I felt a little bit better, but I still had no direction. It was sporadic. I was more or less just going with the flow. I had no basic direction. I didn't write anything down. I just went. And once it came to week 3, I was pretty much, getting the hang of it, getting in the swing of things. And I had a lot of fun on the persuasive speech, especially because I got to really play around with it. I got to fit in the slides, and I got more accustomed with my programs. So I had a lot of fun. So my delivery improved because I was having more fun in what I was doing. It was no longer a project to me. It was more of a, I'm doing this, to show everybody that I can do this really well. Before it was, okay, let me do this because this is my assignment. I got more comfortable with myself to say, all right, I'm going to add this. Oh, I'm going to add this. Oh, I'm going to add this. I felt so much better with myself as far as my delivery wise and my technique, that I felt that I can progress. And I think it showed in my informative speech where, yeah, I mean, I guess it showed more with my programs. My speech, I guess my delivery improved because I got more enthusiastic with my words. You know what I mean? It's from listening to the TED Talk speech for week 2 when Mr. Porter said, feel your words. When he said, feel your words, I mean, that really hit home. That's something that really stuck in, you know? And then with the pitch, everything was just flowing, just flowing. As far as visuals are concerned, um, before my visual presentations was pretty much ordinary. I did regular slides. I really was not too familiar with the programs before. Once I got to Full Sail, I started to mess with programs a little bit more. And once I got to the class and I saw that, you know what, my classmates are going all out with the slides. I'm like, I need to step my game up. This is Full Sail, you know. If my classmates are setting the bar way up here, I'm not gonna be limboing. I'm gonna pole vault over that. Set the bar higher. So then another one of my classmates can do the same. Set the bar again, and we just keep rising. And I think that's the way. In all aspects, whether it be public speaking or art, entertainment business, music, everything. That's how it needs to be done. It's not really a competition, but the more you try to progress and try to separate your best from your BS, the crowd really responds to that. Not even the crowd, but the audience in general. Like my classmates, I feel that they give me a lot of positive feedback. A lot of positive feedback on my presentations, and that helps so much because for one thing, I thought I couldn't do public speaking at all. I don't know if you've noticed, but I got a lisp. It's not a strong lisp, but my S's mess up, and apparently, according to all my Florida friends, they say I have an accent, and I have no clue what they're talking about. But they not even them, everybody, but still, yeah, positive feedback that really helped me because I thought I couldn't, speak in public at all, and even the advice that I gave to some of my classmates that I feel was very helpful because, like I said, the biggest thing that I got from this class was confidence. Confidence in myself that I could sit here and speak in front of you and not be nervous. Like I'm not nervous right now. I'm a little tired, but I'm not nervous, you know. But I practice my speeches. I'm gonna say probably from the persuasive speech where about when I did it on Kane Carter and everything. I practiced the mess out of that speech. I just kept going and going and going and going until I got it down packed. Because you can edit some, but I had no patience for editing. So it was either do it, done, do it, done, do it, done, or I was really upset. It's a lot easier for me to memorize lyrics than it is for me to memorize speeches because for some reason, when you try to memorize speeches, you always skip. You skip around, and then you lose your space, and then it's just a mess. But when it comes to lyrics, like I can remember something that I wrote for a song when I was 12. I remember it, and so much more. But I cannot tell you what I wrote for the speech on week 2. I can't tell you. I know what it was about. I just don't remember it in chronological order. I mean, I literally remember almost every single song I've ever wrote, but I cannot remember any speech I've ever wrote. And I don't know, maybe that's just me. The project I liked the most actually was the persuasive speech. When I got to mess around with the different slides, the different video clips for Kane Carter, anything from Hot Damn My Rock. I had a lot of fun with that because I just got to talk about one of my favorite things in the world. I love to laugh. Soon as give me a subject that I really like, and I'm gonna take off with it. Unfortunately, the one that I wasn't so hot about was the TED Talk speech, and only because I felt like I could have did better. I mean, I love the information I got from it, like with Sir Ken Robinson. I mean, that guy is just amazing. I mean, I love all his videos. But with the guy I researched, Tony Porter, what I got from him, I really took it to heart. So I mean, like the whole thing aspect of feeling your words and how powerful he was. You know what I mean, and how dynamic he was. My biggest delivery challenge would definitely have to be my the way I talk. You know what I mean. The last project we did, the pitch. I mean, that was done straight through, no editing, no nothing. Like, and literally for that 1 to 2 minute speech, I was struggling. I practiced that speech maybe for an hour. For 1 to 2 minutes, I practiced for an hour, and it wasn't even practicing. It was when the camera was off, I did it perfect. As soon as I turned the camera on, I messed up. I don't know if it's a psychological thing. As soon as the camera goes on, I'm done. You know what I mean? Not that I'm nervous, it's just that I'm thinking too much about what I'm doing. Like, as soon as it comes on, like, the automatic reaction is it has to be perfect. And it that was my biggest challenge of trying to get it perfect the first time without having to edit it. And I think that was my biggest delivery challenge. I gotta say, my greatest strength would have to be my creativity, because the way I did it, I felt was the most creative way possible for me. I mean, I bet if I did it again, I probably can do it that much better, just because I'm always striving to be that much better than I did before. You know what I mean, progressing. You know what I mean, never stagnant. Because if you stay stagnant, you're gonna get nowhere. If I can rate my public speaking from 1 to 5, I definitely got to give myself a 4.1. I mean, mainly because I feel I could do so much better. I mean, I feel that I'm confident. I'm confident enough that I can. If right now for my business, me and my partner decided, listen, we're gonna go up. We're gonna talk to these people. Listen, I need you to help me out, and I'll do some, you do some, or matter of fact, just take over. I would feel comfortable enough to do that because I feel confident now. I mean, more confident than I did a month ago, most definitely. I didn't know I had it in me. Overall, I feel confident. Like I said, I feel confident. Um, I'm not the best public speaker. I'm not the best talker. I'm not the best visual artist. You know what I mean? Bet you I'm the best rapper. I am a computer animation major. I chose not to come to school for music because I wanted to come for art. I always wanted to be a cartoonist. I still want to be a musician. I want to be an architect. I want to be a businessman. I want to take over the world. I'm Pinky in the brain in it. All right. Listen, I enjoyed every aspect of this class with you guys. I mean, you guys have really helped me out. I feel like I got the confidence now to take on any public speaking project. And if this class was 2 months long, I think I'd be fine. I know I'd be fine. You know? So, like I said, thank you. You know what I mean? Thank you. For real, for real. Thank you. It's your boy Scales, and I'll take it easy. Alright?